Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And some good running there. That's a 1st down. Up to the 43. They'll stay on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, it will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Right back to him on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And the Saints are going to be set up. 1st and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That one bucking up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of his game plan as the game unfolds.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Now 3rd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Motion man set right. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown Saints. Riker now to add the extra to a 14-7 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. The pressure gets there. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, He was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep right in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Bucs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
One, take it in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Now the drive for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A throw on the move is caught.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
He's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
He fumbled the football, and the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Face to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Saints are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll look to throw here on first down. And left side, it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down and 3. Back to throw. Does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw out of the gun. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He's got it. Saints back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Devontae Smith there to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. So we've reached halftime here, and the visiting Buccaneers have the advantage. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 23.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes, and nobody's even watching.
This will be a Saints first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now a handoff running right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Buccaneers are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And The way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip, and he does it as well as you can ask.
Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no...
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Go to the line now on 2nd and 2.
48-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Saints first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now, faking the give. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Throwing now from the gun. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late, if this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Putting the tight end in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air once more on 2nd. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 34-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They bring a tight end in motion left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown 6. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Breaker down to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw them the ball. And for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now an option here, left side, and that is incomplete.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Into the hands of Myles Garrett.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to be Quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Come see you playing in the AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me.
Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true. When I play with him like that, when I play with him like that, play with him like that, then he's coming right back. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you little piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R's the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. Show you a little piece, wanna see